everybody, welcome back to my channel. Look, day 2 of being a human being. I needed that. It's the weirdest thing. I always had a very sensitive palate to when things still have dish soap in them. You don't understand. My dad, you know, used to like wash in such hot water that everything felt clean even though there was still dish soap on it. So then he would microwave like in a Tupperware bowl and I would just taste the dish soap. Obviously, I still ate it, whatever. But I started using these silicone straws and you're supposed to hand wash them, but my family doesn't always remember to do that. And I can tell when they've run through the dishwasher because a good cup of coffee turns to bleh. But I tried to get Jimmy the last couple of days to give me a metal one because they don't hold the soapy smell, taste as much. And they can go through the dishwasher. They don't have to be hand washed. But good morning of day 2 of being a human. I am a cold human. I still have my favoriteest brand new sweater from Walmart. It's just going to be like a house sweater, I think, because, well, I shouldn't say it's just going to be a house sweater, but I feel like I'm just going to wear it around the house all the time. But I got Friendmail. Wait, take the glasses off. I'm actually going to stop here and insert the Friendmail that I opened the other day. And I'm sorry about the wiggly camera. I like this angle of it being like close to me, so you guys like more intimate than being on the floor over there. But then it has to sit on my leg, so every time I move, it's like, but here's the Friendmail from the other day. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I don't know when you're going to see this, but Jim just found this piece of Friendmail. It's from, it just says Martin in California. He said it fell between the seat and the center console, and he apologizes for it to be late. So this is absolutely stunning, by the way. There's such a mirror finish on that paper that you can see the camera and the tripod. Hi. It says, small joys, smile goodness. Small joys, simple goodness, hope renewed. It says, hope your new year is filled with all the things that make you wonderful. Long-time watcher of your channel, wishing you all good things. Stay strong, friend. Jeri-Ann and Jim, wishing you a wonderful 2022. Blessings from Denise. Denise, and it's a gorgeous card. Thank you so much. I have never seen like a New Year's card. That's wonderful. I love that. And your handwriting is stunning. Thank you so much. So my next Friendmail, we're just going to add this to it. I'm going to put the card on the card wall. And I'm going to put the card on the card wall. And I thank you so much. Thank you for thinking of me and Jim. And take care. Wasn't she sweet? Just so sweet. And we have more. I got this is from my P.O. box. I got a package. It says Good Land Distributor. So let's see what it is. And it says to me, so if it was, I said to Jimmy, I'm like, I have both of us on the P.O. box. So if somebody wants to send you something. Oh my goodness, you guys. No note. There's got to be a note. There's no note. Somebody has just sent me a buttload of Carmex. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love this stuff. Don't get me wrong. I love this stuff. I totally 100% wish it worked for my lips the way they are now, but I will tell you in a second. Thank you, because I use this the whole rest of the winter, like always. Oh my God, this is so amazing. I have no idea who it's from. It just came. You guys are so sweet. Oh, down. And this card is from Lisa in Staten Island again. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa and Paul just sent me a card. That is so sweet. I would love to take another card that says, hello. Oh, that's pretty. Hello. Of course, I used to, oh, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. I used to see the word hello and think of like Lionel Richie and be like, hello, is it me you're looking for? Now, of course, we're like, hello. Wait, I just forgot. I sang Lionel Richie, now I forgot what Adele sounds like. Jeri-Ann, be well. Love, Lisa. Lisa, you're too sweet. Thank you, though. And I love this card. Hello from the other side. That's what it is. You're so sweet. She sent me a check. Thank you. That is very, very kind of you. And generous. I cry too much. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. It's good. It's okay. I wanted to go over a couple of things that came up in the comments after my video of not feeling well. Just a few things to touch on. First of all, just a reminder, the insurance that I have, I told my sister that I would look back into it because it's a new year. But because they sent me to rehab, I'm not eligible for any days of home health visits. Now, if I have another condition that worsens, like say, I don't know, say I start throwing up constantly and can't eat or something, and then perhaps my doctor can look into having visiting nurse come. Or if I have to have like daily infusions of something that I can't get out for, then visiting a nurse could come. I can't afford a personal home health aide because just I can't. I'm not that kind of money. I don't got that kind of money, as you know. Or as you may know, you may not know. I don't know. I don't know what you know. I think if you see friends sending me checks to help me out, then you probably know that I don't. But here's the real thing. Right now, even though it takes me a long time and I'm on the struggle bus many days, I'm still doing it. And that's what I need to do. While I can still do it, I have to still do it, or else I won't be able to do it anymore. Plus, it's really good for my mental health. I know that it looks really bad sometimes, and I know that a couple of things I'd like to address too. First of all, I know that it looks really bad sometimes. I know my face doesn't always show how I feel. My face might show pain, exhaustion, lethargy, like it might look nauseated, but doesn't mean that I feel bad and I'm not depressed. I know it sounds weird to have stage 4 renal cell carcinoma, but to me that's not a death sentence. That's just a way to, first of all, have hope for healing, and secondly, it's a way to remind yourself every day to live life every day the best you can, to the fullest. So that's where I'm at with it. So if you want to call it denial, you can. I'm okay with that. However you want to label me is fine with me, because I don't really care. I don't know you like that. I shouldn't say I don't know you like that. That's not true. I hope you know what I mean. Sorry, that didn't come out right. The second thing is that I'd like to address is that I have 3 sisters and I have 1 living brother, and none of them are physically able to take care of me right now. For very similar reasons. Not cancer related, but definitely injury, life injury related. None of them have the physical capabilities to take care of me right now. Many of them have caretakers themselves right now. So I appreciate you reaching out to my family in the comments saying you hope they see this, but they all do. And we talk. I talk to a family member every other day. I have 3 sisters that I talk to constantly, and I kind of like rotate through them. My 2 best friends both have full-time jobs at school, so sometimes when you see them come visit me, it looks like they can just jump on a plane and get here whenever, but it's really like during school vacations and school holidays and stuff. Plus, they have families of their own, just like my sisters have families of their own, and they can't just drop everything to be at my bedside. That being said, I don't really need them to be right now. I'll be honest with you. Would things be 1,000 times better? I don't know. Would they be somewhat better? Of course. I would have company all day, or I would have somebody make me like food that I can eat, that's probably more nutritious than the things that I can eat right now. Like, if my sister was here, she could probably boil me cabbage all day, which then loses a lot of nutrition for it, but that'll be a texture that I can actually eat. So it's just stuff like that, you know. It's like there would be some benefits, of course, because I love them, and they would even just to be here to make me laugh, to cry with me, and that kind of thing. However, I don't need them here right now because I know that it's a lot of work on Jim. And the way I described it to my sister is, I know Jim's feeling overwhelmed, but I'm not overwhelming Jim. I would like you to understand that. Of course, everybody handles everything in their own way, but I am doing everything in my power that I can do by myself so that he doesn't have to do it. There are certain things that I just cannot do by myself. I don't have the physical capabilities, and then there's some things that I can do by myself, but I'm not allowed to do by myself because of the limitations put on me by my doctors. Everything else I try to do myself the best I can. I also know, and he knows this, that I could put on my brace and I can get on my roller and I could go out to the kitchen if I need to. So he doesn't have to do these things for me. When he does these things for me, it makes my life easier. Yesterday, he felt really good. He had a good day. Not such a great day at work, but a good afternoon. He likes to run errands. So yesterday, he ran all the errands. He felt like really good for all the things that he did yesterday. And yesterday, he was very productive at home. He was very proud of himself for all the things that he did around the house. But then I didn't get to see him. And I said to him, and please don't look at this like it's criticism, because I said to him it wasn't criticism. I just said, I so appreciate everything that you do around the house, and you do for us, and you do for Mom. And I know that you have to work, or you feel like you have to work, is really what I said. I know you feel like you have to work. But if you need to take time away from me, or like your personal time, I would really appreciate if you could try to split it a little bit so like I can see you a little bit. Because I'm home all day. Sorry, give me 1 second. As I talk, my lips start to dry up. So give me a second. I'm home all day by myself. And Mom's here, but she doesn't come really visit for very long. Because she smokes and she can't really be that long without a cigarette. Plus, it's not really any comfortable place for her to sit because of her back. She could sit on the couch, but her back would be to me. And she could sit on the chair, but then she'd have to move all the stuff, the accoutrement. So if I ever did need her to come visit for a while, I'm sure she would sacrifice the cigarette and come to visit for a while. But it's not something that I'm needing right now. My mental health is doing really well, I thought, anyway, until I heard from you guys that it looked like I was depressed. Frustrated, but not depressed. My mouth is frustrating me. I said, I'm going to go to that doctor's office on Thursday, and I'm going to say, look, she said this, it didn't work. You said this, it didn't work. Something needs to work. Something needs to happen. But my sister Alicia, and this is why I said I would come back around when I mentioned the Carmex, she said, why don't you use Neosporin? I put Neosporin on it because it was open source. She said, why don't you use the Neosporin with lidocaine? Another genius move by my sister Alicia. I did, and oh my gosh, the relief. Now, it still hurts to stretch it. I could feel like I'm going to split it, so I'm trying to be very careful. I'd really like it to just heal. These wounds to just heal and not make new wounds. It is very difficult because I have to sleep at night. And you can't just keep applying stuff at night. So I almost wish there was like a formula for it, or like a lip mask or something. I don't know. But that's really where the most damage happens, at night. when I lay down last night, I stuck to the sheets. I told you about the one time that the sore opened up and it stuck to my hand. Yeah, last night I stuck to the sheets. And I don't know, I was stuck to the sheets until I went to go, apparently in my sleep, move, and woke up. Good morning. So I need to talk to him about some kind of relief for this. I don't know, what do they do for lip injuries? Can I put a bandage on it? Somebody out there know? I don't know. I should ask my doctor friend. She's very busy. I'm not getting political, but people not getting vaccinated is really, really, really overwhelming the medical system. Whether or not you believe that the vaccine is crap, look, the statistics say the vaccine's not crap. Whether or not you think that COVID is man-made, it doesn't make a difference. It's there now and it's real. You're killing our doctors and nurses. Plus all the other people that can't go to the hospital for things that they need, like heart attacks, babies, miscarriages, that type of thing. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. But my doctor friend is very overwhelmed. COVID is very bad where she lives. And being a hospitalist and an internist, it's very taxing on her. So I'm just trying to be there for her as much as she is struggling right now. And I love her to pieces. So, Doc, if you're watching this, I love you. Stay strong. Keep moving forward. I got your back. Can't wait to see you. So that being said, if you know what you do for lip injuries, and it's mostly my upper lip, but I was thinking about all the times people had upper lips, and I know they put new skin on it and that kind of stuff, but I don't think that'll work for me. Anyhow, the other questions that had in the comments down below was me going to a facility. And again, my insurance company, I've like maxed out being at the rehab and the hospital as long as I was, until I can prove why I need more help. I'm not eligible for anything like that. However, that being said, I don't film, or I didn't film, a bad day's morning routine to get any sympathy. 0% did I do that for that. I love all of your cares, concerns, and prayers that you guys send me. It helps my soul so much, but I don't need you guys to really worry about me. It's really hard for me to say that when you love somebody, like I love you, and when I hear about your stories, I do worry too, but I don't need you to worry about me. Like when I'm desperate, when I'm at the point where I need help, I will get help. So the whole point of actually shooting the video the other day was to show you that even on my worst days, I can still get things done. They are limited and they may be different. They may look different than on a good day, but I still get things done. And that's the reason I wanted to share that with you. I always have wanted to have Jimmy just film me setting up for a vlog or for a Dollar Tree haul or something, so you guys see what goes into the behind the scenes of getting ready for video, especially now where I'm in limited mobility. I went to the commode. I took off did my morning commode visit. I took off my brace. Well, actually set up the bed pillow, the wedge, the pillows, put the neck rolls over here, the leg roll underneath. Took off my brace, got on my sweater, got into bed, and then I have to like lay on my side for a few minutes because my legs just, I'm only using the one leg and it's a lot on it, you know? And then I just lay on my side for a few minutes just to like catch my breath. I have to scoot my booty back best I can, and then I have to try to sit up. And I have to, like, it's really difficult. It's gonna sound silly, but I'm not allowed to sit up at a 90 degree angle. I don't know why I keep saying 45, guys, sorry. I'm not allowed to sit up at a 90 degree angle, but it really hurts to sit up at a 30 degree angle. Not to sit here at 30 degrees, but to get from laying on my side to 30 degrees. My body has to be in a position that it doesn't like. And you have to log roll. Basically, you have to like get your body in its position and then move it all together at the same time. And that's where it's really difficult. So I almost have to like almost sit up a little bit and do like this maneuver where I have to like sit back. It's really difficult. And then get all your things prepared, your phone, your earbuds, your glasses, the Friendmail, a coffee, place to put your coffee, whatever else you could need. Do your hair, put in a pretty bow. Make sure you have your lip treatment on, and I did, but then, you know, talking dries it out too. Excuse me. I talk to my friends on the phone, and I try to talk to my friends on the phone, I should say. I get to the point in the conversation where I'm like, you talk, I'm going to listen, because my mouth and throat. No bueno. So, Neosporin with lidocaine is working to relieve the pain. Neosporin is helping with the healing, but again, it's hard to keep it on at night. I think if I slept on my back, it would be a different story. Actually, if I slept on my back, my mouth would probably fall open, and then it would dry out faster. But the fact that I sleep on my stomach, I think I'm probably rubbing some of it off anyway. But you see, I'm sitting here for 15 minutes, and I had to reapply it because, excuse me, just talking and breathing. We started using the Vicks humidifier, the warm mist humidifier or vaporizer or whatever you want to call it, with the medicine in it, because both Jim and I are having sinus issues from like our allergies. It happens every year when the heat comes on. For some reason, the heat brings the smoke in from Mom's room more than the air does. And I'm wondering if it's because how many vents she keeps open in her room that time of year. So even though she doesn't smoke in here, it still can get very smoky and still affect our allergies. Yesterday I did a saline treatment, and it helped really, really, like, very much. So I have to do it here when I'm done with the vlog. So that's why I'm explaining this, because I keep going. I'm telling you why. Snorting is not ladylike, but breathing is. Maybe not back in the 1800s, where corsets made you not breathe, but you know, now it's very ladylike. Excuse me. I feel so amazingly blessed to know that all of you care so much to come to my aid verbally, and I know that you would come to my aid physically if I needed you to. I appreciate that so much. I feel so blessed. I love that you care that much. But again, I wasn't trying to share that for sympathy or pity or anything. I was literally trying to just show you guys how I can still do things on days that aren't good. And I feel like nobody really saw that. Everybody saw how much I struggled. Nobody saw that I was getting it done. Does that make sense? Some people said like, great job and that kind of stuff. But a lot of people just like didn't like to see me work that hard to do simple tasks. And I said to my sister, I said, maybe because they heard me pray. Because I realized I never prayed on YouTube before. Like, you guys never watched me pray before. At least I don't think so. I don't know. It's so weird. I was like, maybe they just think like, oh my gosh, she's so sick, she's praying for help to Jesus. No, I pray to Jesus constantly. I pray to God multiple times a day. Music helps me get through. That's why I was singing yesterday. I often just sing to myself. Like, I see the card that says hello and I start singing to myself. I'm not gonna torture you by singing out loud again. But yes, song soothes me. Music soothes me. I have a digital assistant over there, and she can play pretty much anything that I want when I want. And I can sing with it. I could just listen. A lot of times lately, I just listen because my mouth and throat hurt so bad. but sometimes it's hard. So I wanted to just come on here to let you guys know that. I know I didn't address any of this yesterday, which you're watching today, but because I didn't have the questions until yesterday, if that makes any sense. When I recorded it in the morning before I knew anybody had all these questions and concerns. So my 3 sisters are currently incapacitated all themselves. It was kind of a joke when we were FaceTiming that what are the odds that this would all happen to us at the same time. And my brother is in not such great health himself. And of course, my little brother passed away. And he can't come help me because he's not here anymore. My nieces all have full-time jobs. My nephews all have full-time jobs. There isn't really anybody who can come take care of me. However, if and when I need it, we'll work it out. We will. Right now, I'm good. Right now, I'm really good. Actually, like, trying to plan some road trips for the summer. Stop laughing. And maybe spring break. I was like, ooh, spring break. But because by then I will know the results of my treatment. So that is something that I'm so looking forward to. Just getting in the car and driving, you know. It's going to be great. Let's see. Oh, again, I don't show you those things for sympathy. I show you those things to show you that I can still do things on bad days. However, also, I've told you guys, please forgive me if you've been around for a long time and you miss old content. But I have started using tags for people with cancer. Because like I've told you in the beginning, when I went to go look for somebody with renal cell carcinoma metastasized, I didn't find anybody on YouTube at all. And I found Katie Kicks Keto on TikTok and then Instagram. So I'm trying to be there for others who are getting ready to walk in this journey, that they can come to me for a resource and they can see what the Cabo does to me. Cabo is short for Cabomedics. It's actually the name brand, but the generic name also has something in it really long. It's just hard. What that medication's doing to me. I wanted to share, you know, what my side effects are. So if you ever get that paralyzed feeling that I had that first day, you'll know it's not just you. So, yeah. My sister said, oh, you have immunotherapy on Thursday? She's like, you feel good after that? I said, not the first day. The first day is usually that I'm totally paralyzed. So the second and third day is usually better. Actually, the end of the first week is usually the best. So the end of the first week is like, yeah, let's do stuff, yeah. But, yes. So, did I touch everything I wanted to talk about? Got the Miracle mouthwash from my mouth. I'm using that along with the Biotin throughout the day. I don't feel the Biotin does anything more than the Miracle mouthwash. But I won't use the Miracle mouthwash as much. I know my insurance covers it. It's like only $7 for the bottle or whatever, but it's still, you know, the little bottle doesn't last very long when you're taking it 20 mLs a day. You know, if I did all 4 doses a day, it would be 20 mLs. And then I think that's like, I don't know, 8 ounces or 6 ounces or something. So it's not even that much. So, anywho. Must be a delivery truck. Because the garbage trucks came the other day. Sorry. I'm so nosy. My medication is due here today, but they said not until 12. I put a note into my doctor to talk about all the things that we want to talk about. I put a note into my doctor to say what to do about my about my chemotherapy. Do I take it as soon as it gets here today, or do I like want to leave it at just the morning time? And then there was another thing. I realized if I don't really feel good in the morning and I take it at 5 o'clock and I don't really feel good, should I take it at night before I go to bed? I went on the boards, the Facebook group, and a lot of people said they take it in at night because it makes them tired. I was like, huh. Should I start doing that? I don't know when, though. I take my night meds literally right before bed. Like, Jim and I go to bed at 7. And that's what time the meds go off. And the chemotherapy, you can't have anything 2 hours before or 1 hour after. So if I do, I won't be able to... I'll have to take it at either 9 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock at night. And if 6 o'clock at night, I have to have dinner done by 4. So it's just like, you see how difficult like timing is for me to take it at nighttime. I don't know, we'll see. Anyhow, I love you guys. I really do. If nobody's told you today that you are loved, you can come by here and hear that I love you always, always, always. Okay? And if nobody's told you today, please, please, please believe me. If you can't watch my videos, you can always stand in the mirror and tell yourself that you're loved. You always have somebody there who is always honest with you. Okay? All right. I love you. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye.